Guys, if you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. Welcome. Thank you guys all for the well wishes. Hopefully you guys can hear me better. Yeah, if you can, please put a 1 in the chat. And hopefully I fixed the audio as well, because I noticed I looked back on my last live and I think I had two open mics running. So yeah, it didn't sound very well. Kind of sound like I was in a tunnel. So does it sound better? Does it sound like my normal stream? For those that have been here with me for a while, because for those that are newer, I just got a new setup, so I'm still testing things out. I was hoping to have a second monitor, because usually I have my chat up at the second monitor. It gives me more room to play with. Unfortunately, I did not have enough time to get that set up, so sadly I'm not going to be able to take calls today, because I have to put the calls on a separate monitor. That way no one's phone numbers show up. So sadly I won't be able to do that, but that's okay. I'm going to run the intro just to make sure everything's good as far as the sound on my computer. So let me play the intro, make sure the sound and everything is good. And yes, I did update the list, Jennifer. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will be doing a giveaway. I'll talk about that after the intro. What's up, Mob Crew? I'm Chris, and also today's missing person case is Thailand Purnia. Also, today's missing person case is Destiny. Today's missing person case is Haley Bible. Also, today's missing person case is Isabel Grace. Also, today's missing person case is Alexa Ware. Also, today's missing person case is Also, today's missing person case is Erin Teresa Lawrence. Today's missing person case is Jessica Marshik from What's up, Mob Crew? I'm Chris, and today's video as you can see, this is getting full, you guys. I've got to set up a new thing, squeeze everybody's names down. I didn't never think I would ever fill a page up like that. So thank you, everybody, all the members, and just everybody taking their time out of their day to watch my channel. I appreciate it so much. Like I said, today it's my turn to kind of give back. I wish I could give back more. One day when we get bigger, I can do more giveaways. But fortunately, I'm not that big yet. But like I said, I wouldn't be here without you guys. It's like I said, I appreciate everybody tuning in. So we'll do a giveaway on the hour at 3 o'clock my time. And So I was kind of thinking of a couple ways to do it. Because with so many people in here, I was thinking I was going to do kind of like where the thing where you type everyone's name in and then it spins and stuff. But I would just spend the whole time putting everybody's name in. It would just take way too long, and I wouldn't be able to do my show and do that at the same time. Plus, I've got this keyboard. It's just a cheap keyboard that came with the nice computer that I got for my birthday, but the computer is doo-doo, and I am having the worst time typing right now. I'm so used to my laptop. So anyway, so we will do that on the hour, and it'll be for everybody except for mods. Mods, I'm going to do a giveaway for you guys in a couple of days. So everybody will be eligible except for the mods, because I'm going to do a separate one for the mods, because I want to get back to the mods, because I want to make sure one of the mods at least... for doing all the work you guys do. So I really appreciate it. So before we get into today's show, let me get into the missing real quick, and I've still got to get used to this setup here, so bear with me, guys. So we've got James Morris. Looks like he was last seen on March 21st. Last seen at Benedict Shelter in Owensboro. And this is in Livermore, Kentucky. He's 47, 5'11", brown eyes, brown hair, several tattoos. So definitely got the sleeves going, partial sleeve anyway. Metallica fan, nice. So Livermore, Kentucky. So if anybody's in that area, keep a lookout for James. And we'll, I know they've been really pushing to find this poor lady. This is Roberta Louise Braden, 80 years old. She was wearing a cheetah print or similar golf shirt, dark color pants, white golf shoes. She was just went missing 9 days ago. So there's a reward out for her. She was last seen, gives the kind of address, it's South 31 Way, East Caldwell Street. She suffers from a medical condition, and she's known to easily get lost. That's terrible. So it looks like I like when they put a little map. So this is in, of course, Phoenix, Arizona. Go figure. But, so hopefully it's just her wandering off and she's somewhere safe. And, it's only been 9 days. Hopefully they find her. $5,000 reward, though. So anybody in Phoenix or in Arizona, keep a lookout for Roberta. I know there's, I think, a silver alert out for her right now. So, and my birthday is tomorrow. Right on. That's right. 42. All right. You got 3 years on me. I just turned 39. WL22, thank you so much for the $20. That's awesome. So today, I thought we'll discuss a little bit. Hopefully most of you caught the video I just put out, which is just kind of an ode to the captain's video where he basically was suggesting there could be a possibility that they had some DNA and they did this, phenotyping, which is where they can take, even a minute bit of DNA and run it through a database, and it kind of pops out a likelihood of what the face would look like, and it kind of gives some graphs and stuff. It's pretty neat. And let me show you. Oops. Let me not show you. Oh, did I leave that? Oh, maybe I did not leave that. Oh, there it is. I'm like, I know I have it. Anyway, let me just show you a couple of them. But it's pretty interesting. So, they're all different, but they kind of give like eye color. They kind of have an X. So, as you can see, this is why the theory kind of holds a little bit of legs, because of the whole, say how it says not blue, not green. So they know it's not blue or green, but more. So it's kind of like they got this confidence level on like skin color, eye color, hair color, and apparently freckles as well. But it's pretty interesting. And like I said, this was just kind of an ode to the captain in his video, and I wanted to expand on it a little bit. But Um, the thing that's always, and so here's a couple of pictures just to kind of, for those that didn't catch my live yesterday. A lot of these, they default to age 25. Most of them don't have facial hair, but when they progress them, the facial hair does come up. But as you can see, same thing here. They could say not hazel, brown, black. This one's a little more confident on the eye color. But it's kind of interesting, and it just kind of falls along the line with why this witness was able to feel confident enough to say that they didn't have blue eyes, you know. I could kind of see if they said, oh, they didn't have dark eyes or they didn't have light color eyes, but not blue eyes. I thought that's kind of interesting. Thank you, Lynn, so much for your $5. Happy birthday, Chris. Thank you so much. So I know some people, you know, when I kind of expanded on this yesterday, I know a lot of people kind of mentioned the whole, well, you know, law enforcement supposedly had this, this sketch, you know, before the other sketch. And so let me go back and pull that. I had everything in the right folder. So the first sketch that was released, obviously, was in July 17, 2017. And like I said, if you caught my video, this sketch was done by at least 2 witnesses who saw a man who had a scarf over his face. So, and I believe Flannel Shirt Guy could have been part of this composite as well, but he's recanted. So I guess either way, since he's recanted, we just can only say at least 2 witnesses. But, and they said they had seen a guy with a scarf over his face. So this was a composite collected by the agencies, including the FBI. And so basically this is a composite from witness and the still image from the video. Hence why he's got the hat, he's got the hood, he looks like the video. Which everybody can relate to. Looks like the guy in the video. Makes sense. This one was a single witness, I believe just a single witness, who apparently saw a guy walking and believed he was, I believe this is the lady that thinks he was hitchhiking. I could be wrong, but I think this is just a one witness sketch. But I could be wrong. But it's interesting that even if this was designed before this one, sorry, I'm getting all these messages. I'm trying to do 2 things at once. Happy birthday. Thank you, Shannon, for your $9.99. Thank you so much. So yeah, so that's just kind of the backstory between the 2 sketches. So we have this sketch for 2 years. And then after the 2-year anniversary in April, they felt confident enough to release this new young guy sketch. And I just thought it was kind of ironic because you have the old sketch, which they put the facial hair on, but I'm assuming if he had a scarf, if both witnesses saw him with the scarf on, it's kind of ironic that this one has the facial hair, yet with the new sketch, they still describe him having reddish brown hair with a thin mustache and goatee, but this one doesn't have facial hair. So it's kind of ironic that, you know, you'd think it'd be reversed. And then on top of them, in my opinion, not looking anything alike, also, you know, then you have the age difference. And so, like I said, I'd seen the captain's video. He talked about, you know, phenotyping. And so I know a lot of people, you know, were kind of arguing, well, they, you know, they had the witness and they, you know, interviewed him and the artist they interviewed. So I was thinking, what if maybe at the very least, let's say they did do this sketch, but they held on to it and then they did do a phenotype, but it was so basic. But when they produced it, you know, they, like I said, they just got a basic profile. and noticed that it matched this original sketch better than this sketch. And so then they knew, they're like, okay, this guy's it. And that's why, because the biggest problem I have is why double down on, because the family was out before this press conference. The family was out pushing these posters everywhere, other states. They were pushing this, this sketch out. And they even said it was like a gut punch when they came out with this new sketch. So my question is, and I guess I'm asking you guys to ask yourself, is what it's got to be something that they felt so confident enough with, if it's just one witness for this sketch that looks completely different, and law enforcement knew that it was going to confuse the living heck out of us, that there had to have been something to kind of support this, bringing out this new sketch. And then if you remember when they came out with this sketch in the beginning, and I know it's kind of early days that they would just kind of say it's person of interest, because when they came out with this sketch in this press conference, it was more of a person of interest. And that makes sense because they kind of do that with any new investigation. But when they released this was the killer. So like I said, my argument is, like, I feel like there's got to be something more that they had gotten to back up this, if this was an original sketch that they'd been sitting on, what made them feel so confident to release it and say that this is the killer. This is the guy in the video. And so either confidence or the mother of all mistakes, Steve says. I always look to Steve because Steve's going to be doing a YouTube channel here soon. I'm super excited. Thank you, Christy V. CHF $2. That's weird. I've never seen it say that. CHF. I don't know that currency. What's CHF? I can't think of CHF. You'll have to let me know, Christy V. Thank you, though. So anyway, let me play just a little piece of, where is it? Okay, so this is HLN special, and I was kind of covering it, so, I just want to go to where they kind of talk about it just a little bit. Almost there. Okay, here it is. Because I think it's kind of interesting how they kind of combine them into it.
I think it's confusing the public. And as this panel we've talked about, it's the public right now that really is going to be the important source of information and trying to identify who this guy is. So we need to know what's going on with these two sketches to help guide us on how to focus, guide the public on how to focus their attention.
Initially saying we're changing direction, Mary Ellen then saying it's a combination of both. If so, Mary Ellen, why weren't the sketches combined?
Well, that's such a good question, because if they're the same person, just different versions of the same person, then it would make sense to have a forensic artist come in and combine the two, or at this point in time, even do an age enhancement of it. But I totally agree with Paul.
Yeah, this is interesting right here. Kelly, thank you so much. Okay, I'm just going to skip past me talking and get back to the video. I'm just going to play just this little clip here.
You have two very distinct composites, because what you're doing when you put out a composite is you're asking not everybody in the community. All you need is one person to look at that composite.
So as you can see, it's starting to fade in the two sketches. It's interesting because you can see you can. Now I was trying to see if I could see kind of too much, but it'd be interesting to. The similarity is when they kind of put them together, but it's really so different. But the combined sketch looks KK. I'll have to save that combined sketch.
We had to.
Let's see.
All of these other factors in there, everybody that shows up at the scene. And keep in mind, Susan, This was a search at that point in time, where you're looking for these two poor children at that point.
I would, Gretchen. Okay, sorry. There's one more that talked about it. I might have missed this. When they did this HLN special, it was on a certain link, and it kept buffering a bunch, so it was I missed certain pieces of it, and I couldn't find it on YouTube. I can find other people's recordings, but I don't want to take other people's content. But like I said, of course, the 5th year anniversary, they talk about the same thing, and I just feel this is where the public's supposed to help, but there's just so much confusion. And like I said, just kind of go back just one more time to the captain and the phenotyping. At the very least, could they, like I said, they had that original sketch. Could they have done a test, and then somewhere in that 2 years, and then, it was just such a basic profile of the phenotype or whatever. But when they looked at it, and they're sitting on this, secondary sketch, they realized that the bone structure and the face shape matched much more to this supposed young guy's sketch. And so that's why they're okay, this is it. This is the killer. We're going to release this. We're doubling down on this. Even though we know this has got to, they have to know that was going to confuse us. And so, like I said, that's just my 2 cents. If you haven't seen that video, check it out after the live. I thought it was kind of interesting. Because, I don't know, I'm kind of seeing what the comments, see if you guys comment. But, like I said, between the witness saying that she, no blue eyes, and then with the Kelsi German's interview, in I think it was 2020, early January, February maybe, but she said, well, this came from new technology, now of course she could have been told that, and they could have been lying to her, but the thing that my biggest question is what made them so sure to bring this. I feel like they have something that obviously they don't want to tell us, that's made them, double down on this. So, the no blue eyes is from the witness. That's why it's just such a weird statement text cut. This witness, with the sketch just kind of is like I said, you've got 2 people that see this guy, and it's a combination of 2 witnesses, almost 3. I like to say, because flannel shirt guy recanted, so, and I think he was involved in this one, but I'm not 100%. So it's almost like 2 witnesses to 1. So like I said, why there's got to be something in this that made them so sure to release this after 2 years. And like I said, that's just kind of my argument. It's something that bugs me. So, but like I said, after seeing that video, it really kind of made sense. So, switching gears. So, since today's Tuesday, I'm gonna play one of my videos of since I haven't done a Paranormal Tuesday in a while, since all my system, I've had to do a new setup and just behind on so many projects. But so we'll do a Paranormal Tuesday video, an old video that I did. We'll play that. Like I said, I'm going to be going to Skinwalker Ranch, so I'm also going to do that as well. Yeah, a lot of theories seem out in left field, but this seems plausible. I think so, to a degree. Like I said, I just feel like there's something that there's more than just this witness, that they feel like they've doubled down on this sketch, because you had to know that they knew that they were gonna not only confuse the public, but think what they knew that they were gonna do to the family when they released that. Knowing that they were just out on a road trip handing these out in different states. Like I said, the family came out in interviews, said it was like a gut punch. And And so, like I said, there's got to be more than what they're telling us. Clearly there is. And they say that. Even Carter says that in the interviews multiple times. He says, you want to know what we know. You know, we wish we could release what, you know. He's always saying that kind of stuff. That, you know, we wish we could tell the public. One day we will. And then the other thing, and like I said, I think DNA comes down to each person. And even though they've said they've had DNA in the beginning, and slowly through the years that's kind of dwindled down as far as interviews and what kind of DNA they have. So I think it really comes down to each person and how they perceive that one's answer. And it almost comes down to almost like faith. But I believe, I want to believe that they have some kind of minute DNA and it will catch up to this guy. If, you know, if it ain't the public, you know, spotting somebody. But yeah, Benwood Foxwell, they wasted a lot of time passing out flyers with the wrong sketch. I mean, that's kind of, I'm sure that's kind of what they felt like. Sure they felt a lot of things. Maybe if it helped to put the head on the younger photo. Certainly. Like I said, it's, you know, and then the other thing is this guy looks like the guy in the video. This guy looks nothing like the guy in the video. I mean, but then again, you know, you gotta keep in mind this is a combination of the video and two witnesses. So Greg says, I know law enforcement said that it was only one, but Ellie could be lying and there are two. True. Oh, true. Oh, very true. So moving on. There's a couple more things we're going to touch on Delphi, and then we'll do the paranormal. And then after the paranormal, I think we'll get ready for the giveaway. We'll play a little game. What did I do for my birthday? Set up a live stream and make a video. So I haven't done, just being with you guys. This is my birthday. And then I'm going to take a nap because I was up at like 6 a.m. So anyway, I found, so this is the footage from February 14th. So this is less than 24 hours of when the girls were killed. It's the game twister. That'd be hard for me. I'm 6'3", so that would be a hard time. Thank you, Johnny. Happy birthday, Chris. You rock. Thank you, buddy. You're awesome. Thank you. So virtual birthday party. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is like I said, this is the footage from February the 14th, one day after the murder. I think this is, I'm not sure the exact time. I want to say somewhere between maybe 10 a.m. and maybe like 1 p.m. I'm not sure. It's somewhere in that time frame. I'm sure I could find out. I just keep forgetting to look. But so anyway, so they're still kind of apparently looking for the girls at this point. But I found something interesting in this footage. And I think I've shown you guys once, but this footage is actually better quality than the one before. And actually, you know what? Before I go any further, I have to jump over to VLC Player to do this. Okay. Alright, sorry. I'll skip it forward here. Musical chairs. Okay. So like I said, they're apparently still looking for the girls. Thinking they're, you know, sadly still thinking they're alive. Like I said, I've been studying this footage because, like I said, this is less than 24 hours of the murder. And I've been watching this at quarter speed. You guys probably, most of you probably seen me talk about this before. Because I've been trying to look at everybody, see if I can spot something out of the ordinary. You know, who knows if the killer is already in the mix with the volunteers, or is he hanging out back somewhere in a car? Because they kind of fly around. So, you know, I've been doing a lot of research on just see if I can spot something somebody missed. But anyway, this video is actually a little bit better quality than the one I originally looked at. Which was nice. And the person that uploaded this also cut out because the video like freezes for a little bit multiple times. So they edited that out. So it used to be like a 35-minute video. Now it's a 28-minute video. So anyway, so I'm going to skip it forward to show you guys something I spotted. And there's something else, but let's see if we can get there. So here's the cemetery. And you got all these cars parked up here. This is kind of like secondary voluntary search here where they're coming through. Obviously, they're going to be finding the girls in this area here. Oh, thanks, Tom N. Happy birthday, Chris. Hi, Mob Crew. Thanks, Tom. Thank you, buddy. These poor guys are in the river, you know, doing all they can. Now, one of the things that we know that we can use for reference to kind of find the location of where the girls were kind of found is it's something that GH pointed out. It's something he's always used for reference. And it's the trees that kind of bend over. It's we just looked at them too. Let me show you guys. So this has always been kind of a reference point. Oh my gosh. And I just... Okay, here it is. So it's these trees right here. This is kind of like your reference point. See how those trees kind of bend over? There's a section where there's a couple of them. And that's kind of like a point of reference. And then on the other side, about 50 feet from the bank, is kind of the approximate location of where the bodies were found. So in this footage that I watched at quarter speed, and I think some of you must have seen this, but it's interesting because, like I said, this is a little bit better quality. What am I doing? There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I'm going to show you guys something that I found that is interesting. I know some of you have already seen this, but I just want to show you one more time, especially with the better footage. Was homeless camplet in the area? I don't think so. Nowhere near close. Yeah, because this is a farm. This is all farming, agriculture. We'll look at... I'll show you the... here's Google Earth, which, oh my gosh, having this new graphics card, my Google Earth looks like amazing. Like, it's crazy. So here is where we're looking at. As you can see, this we're going to zoom out. As you can see, this is all agricultural. Yeah, this you would. I don't think you'd be having. Now here's Delphi. They might. I don't know. Have some kind of homeless something in here, but that's a ways off. So, and this guy clearly knew it. He was set up. I think he had a vehicle. But anyway, so girls were approximately in this kind of location, is 50 feet off the bank. So when I was watching this, and I know some of you have seen this before, but and what's nice is I can actually do Google Earth now on this new system, so I'm so excited. But I digress. So here's these trees. So we used as reference. So we know that the bodies were kind of more in this area here, because they were kind of across from them, but on this side of them a little bit. So I'm going to skip ahead. It's at the 15-minute mark. Okay, it's coming up. Oh, it's weird that it pauses. Let me get normal speed going real quick. I can find it a little faster. Okay, here it comes. And there it was. And just skipped it. Okay. So here is what I wanted to show you guys one more time. And it's in better quality, which is kind of cool. So I've got to slow it down because it goes fast. But I've watched this. Like I said, I've watched this video. And I've never seen this happen anywhere else. Because I thought at first, maybe it was the river and the light. But watch. Okay, watch this. There was already one light. But watch. You're going to see a couple more lights go off right here. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. And I thought that was very interesting. I'm going to show you one more time. Okay. Fortunately, I can't slow it down anymore. So as the helicopter gets about right here, you're going to see it about right here. And I'll kind of keep my mouse by it. But you're going to see about 6 flashes. One, two, three, four, five, six. Like I said, that does not happen anywhere else. Like I said, it's not from the river. I know it gives you the chills. I know I'd hate to think what's going on. But I think that kind of, like I said, I'm not saying it proves where the location was, where they're at, but I'm saying that kind of adds a little bit of weight to it. I think they're either trying to signal somebody with the flashes, because it is a lot of flashes. So I'm thinking maybe they were trying to, they just came across them probably just moments before, and now they're trying to kind of like flash and signal, like, hey, we're over here, even though they've got walkie-talkies and everything. I think they're trying to flash, to signal, hey, we found something. But yeah, like I said, I was watching this stuff at quarter speed. It was a 35-minute video, but what's cool is I found this 28-minute video. And I'll do it one more time. But I thought it was quite fascinating. Okay, here it comes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's about 6 flashes. But right here. Okay. Oh, see, there was another one. See, and wow. Did you guys see that? I didn't even notice that last one. I'm going to do this one more time. See, I've only watched this one time before I played this for you guys. Because, like I said, somebody uploaded a better version of this footage. So, which is amazing. So now I'm going through it again. I know that's what I thought, Tax Cut. But like I said, that does not happen anywhere else in the video. And the river is more like right here. It's not that wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you got to remember, see, the river is probably at the most right here. So this is right in this area. There's one more. See, another one. And I would say, even though it don't look like it, I would say that's about 50 feet from the bank. So as you can see, this is why I know it's not really the river, because watch, it's going to swing over this way, and you'll notice that this is the area that this is going on. And you're going to notice the river is, more over. It actually curves over. So this is the area that was going on. Now, unfortunately, if you remember this part, this is where I had to debunk this. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Could be flashes from the scenic crime. I said I'm going to be watching this again because this is so much better. This was uploaded in 720p, and the other one was just the 320. No vehicles were over there. I promise you. That's I can, because the vehicles are on the other side of the creek. And I'm just going to show you this because you guys are going to remember this. This is the video where I debunked. So remember this. This is where I debunked this. If you guys saw my debunk video, they thought this was the body. You could see the little devil horns and the legs and the supposed camera flash. And this was supposed to be the crime scene. But you'll see that this is really just a red vehicle. And that you can actually make the vehicle out now even more since this is better quality. So you can see one car here, one red car here, and you're actually going to start to make a road. Because really, this is the cemetery, and it's you. Anyway, I didn't want to go back into debunking, but I just... so like I said, you can clearly make out the car right there. Like I said, if you don't agree, check out my debunk video. If you don't think so, then that's, it's fine. We agree to disagree. But yeah, so that the flashes are about in this area. As you can see, here's the hook trees, and those flashes are coming over here. The private driveway is on this side, so if any vehicles, they're up on a hill, so I don't think those flashes would have been from a vehicle. But like I said, I'll be doing a video on that. I just thought I'd show you guys, because like I said, I found this better quality footage. And like I said, I didn't even notice there was a couple more flashes until just now, because this footage is remarkably better than the original one. So, photos of a car, maybe. To the left of the helicopter was a light, not a flash. To the left, not a light, not a flash. Maybe. This is clear, nice, yeah. Like I said, I'm going to look more at it, but I said that it's odd. To me, I think it's somebody signaling they found him. That's what I get from it, but that's just my opinion. Confusing the public is a waste of one of law enforcement's most powerful resources, the public's ability to aid and not speculate. Well said. There was another flash further up on the screen after the 6 flashes. Interesting. So, yeah, like I said, that's something I'm going to do a video on. I'm going to be inspecting that more. But in my opinion, I think they probably just discovered the girls and are trying to flash, to alert, hey, this is where we're at. We found something. That's what I get from it, so... Could be, yeah. I said. There is a. Like I said, there's a few other light sources, but I think one of them is a vehicle for sure, and it's just kind of maybe how it reflects off, or maybe it's a white car, so it looks like it. Yeah, I've heard that, Ben Foxwell. Thank you. Yeah, I'll have to match up the time. I'll need to figure out what time this started. That's a good thing I should do after this. Figure out what time this they started flying over this, and then check that radio. What you were just talking about, Foxwell. If it does have timestamps on it, hopefully it does. But that would be interesting. Agree on flashes being directional mirror. Huh, yeah. Yeah, I think so, Brad. Like I said, one of the reasons why I was doing this is, like I said, it's less than 24 hours from the murder. I'm trying to look at all aspects of this case, and I just think, there's a good possibility that this killer could still be in the vicinity in less than 24 hours. Because there's been a lot of speculation. He was in the volunteer crew. So, like I said, I've been really trying to look for any kind of thing that might be out of place, or so. Maybe they tried to send a smoke signal. But I don't know if they would do a smoke signal, because it might be contaminated a crime scene. I don't know. So, let's see. All right, so we'll play, since it's Paranormal Tuesday, out of honor of tradition, I'll play one of my an older video that I did it's one of my favorites that I've done. Yeah, that's what I think. Signal, yeah, something like that for sure. That's could have been what it was. Saying, hey, we found something. It might not even been the girls. It could have been just evidence. It could have been a secondary crime scene. Who knows? But like I said, I thought it was interesting, and it looked so much better. Like I said, I never even noticed those other two flashes until seeing this better footage. So, kind of makes me excited to kind of watch it over again. So I'm gonna play The Watchers in the Wood. This is a true story about a person getting lost in the woods with her brother. Yes, brother and sister that got lost in the woods. It's a crazy story. So I'm going to play that for you guys. This is part of my Paranormal Tuesday in honor. And then after we do that, we will play the game for the giveaway. And then we'll touch on a couple more things after that. Why do Americans never get when you are taking the piss? For me, photographers recording evidence. Taking the piss. For me, photographers are recording. Not sure exactly what you're saying. Why do Americans never get when you're taking the piss? Oh, I got you. So, all right. So I'm gonna play. Like I said, this is a video. It's just 8 minutes, and then we'll play a game for a free giveaway. So, in the honor, yeah, I get you guys. Yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll do a giveaway. This is a true story of what happened to two people who got lost in the woods. What's up, Mob Crew? I'm Chris, and today is Paranormal Tuesday. Oh, fuck this. I'm out of here. This is the story of Linda and Eddie, who went missing in the National Forest. Although they were rescued, the first-hand account of what Linda experienced will terrify you. So today's missing person case is Haley Bible from Mesa, Arizona. She'll be featured at the end of my video, so please stay until the end for that. Thank you so much. Welcome back to the channel, everybody, where we cover murder, mystery, to the paranormal. This case happened in September 2012 in Arkansas in the forest of St. Joe. One afternoon, Eddie Huff and his sister, Linda Ortega, went for a walk in their local forest of St. Joe. On the first day, after going off the trail a bit to find a lake, the two quickly became lost, and for 2 days could not find the trail. On the third day, Eddie woke up in a daze and immediately walked out of the forest to his car and drove home. When he got home, his family looked extremely worried, and Eddie, who was in a daze, could not understand why. They asked, "Where is your sister Linda?" And Eddie said, "Oh, I dropped her off at a relative's house. She is safe." But the family still looked worried, and so Eddie asked them, "Why is everyone so concerned?" That's when the family told Eddie he had been missing for 3 days. Then it quickly hit Eddie that he could not recall what happened for the last few days. After the family called the relative's house to see if Linda was there, they quickly learned she was still missing. As a search party was made and Linda had been missing for 3 days, and she would not be found until the 6th day 2 miles from the entrance in a heavily wooded area of the forest. Just like Eddie, she was in shock and bewildered, not knowing what had happened. While laying in the hospital bed, some of her memories began to come back to her about what happened, and she described after the first 2 days of being lost and sleeping out in the wilderness with Eddie. That third day she woke up and immediately ran into the middle of the woods screaming for help because she believed that she thought Eddie was hurt, and so she was trying to find help. Meanwhile, Eddie had woken up and realized he was all by himself and luckily wandered back to the car in a daze. So while Linda was running and screaming for help, she had noticed what looked like people off in the distance, and they looked like hikers to her. So she began running towards them. So while she was screaming and waving to get their attention, Linda says she saw the group stop and all of them turned to look at her, but they weren't saying anything, just staring at her. Although she thought this was odd, she continued towards them, and as she got within a couple 100 feet from them, she noticed that they all ducked quickly behind the trees, and so this frightened Linda. But she was so worried for Eddie that she wanted to get help, so she started walking closer to this group, who all of a sudden poked their heads out and quickly hid again. So at this point, Linda decided they were not friendly and did not want to help, and so she began walking backwards while looking towards their direction. And after backing a certain distance, they came out from behind the trees and just sat there and stared at her. This completely freaked her out, and so she turned around and started running the other way, but then her memory fades to her lying in the woods in the middle of the night, and it's pitch black and she cannot see anything. Although Linda couldn't see anything, she could hear footsteps all around her, as if this group had followed her and was circling all around her in the pitch black forest. The sounds of leaves crunching made her even more terrified. Linda would explain that her memories would come and go until she was rescued a couple days later. But the memory that stood out the most for her, because it was so terrifying and traumatizing, was when she was waking up one early morning where it was just enough light out to see, and she quickly got a bad feeling she was being watched, and so she got up to look around, and suddenly she heard those footsteps quickly coming her way to her right. As she turned to her right, she noticed a tall black silhouette of a figure standing next to a tree about 50 feet from her. She could not see a face, just a dark shadowy figure just staring at her, and then she heard more footsteps all around her. As she is turning, she noticed that there are dark silhouette figures all around her, just staring at her, completely surrounding her. She got so terrified and her heart was pounding, and just then, all the shadowy figures turned around and ran off in all directions. She can't remember much after that. She would eventually be found on the 6th day, missing in the woods, slightly malnourished and a little dehydrated, but overall in good health. She could only account for about 10% of what happened in that forest, and that goes for Eddie as well. It is believed it was possible that they could have ate some berries that were poison and could have caused a hallucination during this time, but this story goes with a lot of other stories from the author David Paulides, who is a retired police detective who does the Missing 411 books and movies, about how many people go missing in national parks, and the ones who are found usually can't remember much of what actually happened while they were lost in these forests. Let me know what you all think happened down below in the comments and what you think she saw. If you enjoyed today's video, please smash that like button and subscribe. Tap that bell and turn on all notifications. Please consider supporting my channel by becoming a member. Today's missing person case Wow, is look at Haley that. Bible. Wow, look at that. Oh my goodness. Oops. that's what I started out with. Like, God, like two. It's been 4 months, I think, since I put that video out. Wow, that's, and I am full now. So that is crazy. But yeah, that's a crazy video. Like I said, that's one of. I believe that's one of David Paulides' stories, 411. I'm a huge fan of David Paulides. I think he's got some interesting theories. I've always been on, even though I'm a skeptic, I'm still, like, I still touch the paranormal because I still, that thin line that's still kind of, that's why I like his stuff, because it's based on some kind of facts and stories. It's not just a made-up ghost story, you know. There's actual people involved in the missing in the 411. I mean, there's been some crazy stories, you know, whether it's true or not, or as Steve says, just everybody's taking a bunch of mushrooms and coming out with some crazy stories. Who knows? But it's pretty wild. So on that note, let's see, we're almost at the hour. Okay, let me play this because this is where I'm going this weekend. I might go on the Friday, but this is where I'm going this weekend. So this is just this is why I have VLC player. So for those who have not heard, this is Skinwalker Ranch. This is in Utah where I live. It's about 3-hour drive apparently. So
from UFO sightings to cattle mutilations, a ranch in the Uinta Basin has been home to numerous bizarre and terrifying events, and it's now the subject of its own TV series on the History Channel.
Yeah, well, tonight, News Specialist Andrew Adams has his own exclusive look inside the mysterious Skinwalker Ranch after a visit that proved to be little out of this world.
It moves in quietly, and it looms over every empty space.
I'll have to let you know when I'm going. I'll have to see the timing in
Skinwalker Ranch can be practically
indescribable.
And it's usually only the beginning of something worse.
You think
poltergeist type stuff, UFO sightings, cattle mutilations.
I don't think it was the parents, Steven.
Form on my head pretty rapidly, and over the course of a few days, my scalp completely separated.
Maybe that guy that he was with.
For decades, locals thought the land was cursed.
A shapeshifter. It's a demonic being that can take on the shape of many different animals or the form of a human. And so really that's the legend of the Skinwalker.
Hey, we're coming in. Thanks for the heads up.
You got it. See ya.
Today, a new owner oversees the property. And he's hoping to find answers that are grounded in science.
Interesting.
Skinwalker Ranch was involved with
that's
a
not
black
bad. That's not a bad view. Something like that, Nikkei.
Into not only the UFO phenomena, but other high strangeness was very interesting to me.
Okay, so just give you a little, for those that don't know Skinwalker Ranch. So, like I said, it's here in Utah. It's a ranch. It was cursed by, I forget the tribe, but it was cursed by a tribe of Indians. And so obviously, they cursed them. And they had these skinwalkers, which were supposed to be shapeshifters. And anyway, back in the 70s, 80s, forget the timeline exactly. Anyway, a group of ranchers moved in, had a bunch of cow mutilations, saw UFOs. I mean, they saw everything. They had paranormal activity, UFOs. I mean, you name it, like portals, I mean, just everything. I mean, everything you could think of, it was all here. It was like ground zero. It was so bad, apparently, if you believe the story of their first-hand accounts, that a billionaire came in and bought the land in late 90s, I think 2000, and literally sent in an actual science team called NIDS, NIDS, to do research for like a year or 2 years. I think it was 2 years on the property. And apparently they came up with some findings. Not a lot of the findings have been released, but yeah, it was Robert Bigelow, who in, I want to say, obviously Bigelow Aerospace, yeah, so he had bought the land for a while, and now it's been sold to this guy right here. This is the new owner, and I think he's the current owner. And then this is like kind of like the guy that like runs the ranch, the manager. It's pretty interesting.
More paranormal activity and high strangeness
So
than
what's
anything else being
interesting
reported in the country at
is
the time.
my cousin who I live with here with
We
my
have
aunt. He
recorded
lived.
and
His buddy
documented
is part
phenomena
Indian
that,
and lives on the reservation because it's it's obviously built on a reservation, and so my cousin's buddy, his reservation is bordered up to Skinwalker Ranch. It almost actually goes around Skinwalker Ranch. So he's going to allow us to go on his land so we can go basically go on all sides of the, around. Obviously we can't get on Skinwalker Ranch, but we can go around it. And I think he can go up on the bluff, which is this ridge that they show a lot, which
really
supposedly has a lot of
defies all
activity on it.
natural explanation. It could truly be, the greatest science project
This
of our
bluff here.
time.
Brandon Fugel. Now,
Anyway, I just kind of...
a wide range of theories has surfaced, including unseen energy sources.
Interdimensional phenomena, precognitive.
Yes, I'm going to go live when I go there. Yeah, hopefully...
It started to
yeah, this is the ridge I'm talking about. Apparently you can get up on some of this here.
Electronics began to malfunction.
What does it say?
I believe it's some of that is called what they call BLM land, which is supposed to be like public land. It's land you can go camping on. I believe part of that is BLM land.
Calibration failed, that it was too strong to actually calibrate.
At the time our drone encountered an unexpected interference,
I don't know what that is or if it has any relationship to what's happened with your drone.
the RF sensors started going crazy.
Anyway, I'm gonna skip it
perfectly
forward. But
natural-
yeah, they've
This is
seen
the
History Channel went out
Amazing.
there. They've seen
Will
a
you
couple of
please
crazy
allow
things.
us to fly the drone?
It literally took a prayer.
Anyway, I just wanted to show just a
active
little bit of that.
presence.
But it is creepy but the stories, the original stories are really gnarly. Like I said, the family, I can't think of the family name at the moment, but yeah, if what they said was true, they went through hell, basically. So happy birthday, Chris. PayPal sent. Get something nice. Thank you, Copper Horse. BLM. It's Black Lives Matter. Yeah, BLM, Bureau of Land Management. Thank you. Yep. Yeah. So that's what they call land that you can camp, and it's supposed to be the public's land, is what they so when you go to national parks, that's supposed to be BLM land, or part of it anyway. I guess it kind of depends. So all right, let's do the giveaway. So we're on the hour. My knee hurts. Oh, I don't have the right thing. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Because like I said, there's just no way I could type everybody's name in. Just take too long. Thank you so much, April B. Happy birthday, Chris. Thank you so much. So what we're going to do is mods are not included in this. So please, mods, do not participate. I am going to do something special for the mods on the next stream. So for the mods, please don't participate. And like I said, even the thing that I'm going to do for the mods, even if you're not there, I'm going to still enter your name. So, with the mods, all your names will be entered in. Thank you, April. So for everybody else, I can guarantee people in United States and Canada that they will get something. Australia as well. But when it comes to some of these other countries, Europe, I don't know. I haven't shipped anything internationally for a while, and with the war, I don't know if there's any kind of, depending on, who wins. So if you're in an area and there's a problem with shipping right now internationally, then I would say don't participate, because I don't want to let somebody down. I'd hate to do that. But just forewarning, I think South Africa's fine. I just think maybe a few places in Europe might be a problem. I don't know. I'm just speculating. But, so anyway, I am going to write down a 2-digit number, 1 through 99. So hold on, everybody kind of catch up for a minute. Okay, so we're doing the giveaway. Mods, do not participate. We'll do something special for you. Everybody else, if you want, because obviously I'll have to have your information. So if you're private, and you don't want anything, please don't participate. Don't put in numbers yet. Don't put in numbers yet. Please don't put in numbers yet. Thank you for the happy birthday, Hannah. So I'm going to write a number down, okay? And then when I tell you to go, you guys can just start going. And the first person that guesses the 2-digit number will win. And if it takes a while, then I'll give the first digit number out or something. So I am going to write a random number down right now. So this gives everybody a chance to kind of... all right. So I wrote it down. All right. On 5. Please, mods, do not participate. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put in a 2-digit number. Whoever guesses the number right gets a free giveaway. Oh, just one number at a time. One number at a time. Gosh, dang, that was a bunch. Oh, Vicky got it! Vicky Trump wins. 60. Damn, that was fast. That was way faster than I thought it was. Holy shnikes. Oh, it's Sunshine. Oh, Sunshine's already won something, though. So, oh my gosh. Dang, that was fast. Oh my gosh, the numbers like explode. Holy hell. Alright. Good job, Vicky Trump. Congratulations. Hopefully you're not in... Where are you from, Vicky Trump? Show Vicky some love. Somebody else had 67. That was crazy. Sunshine. I think you've won something, right, Sunshine? Which is funny. You almost won something again. And I'll be doing this, once my channel gets a little bigger, I'll start doing more giveaways. Because, especially for people, just for everybody, not just the donators, because I think it's, gosh, that was crazy. I thought it might take like a couple minutes. Should have maybe done a 3-digit number, but... Vicky, email me. Here's my email. If mods, could you put my email up there, please? So, congratulations, Vicky. That was fun, laugh aloud. The giveaway. So I usually, what I do, is I let, instead of like just a free, like whatever, like a mug or something, I usually, say, hey, here's like $25, find something, whatever you want, you pick it out. So that way, instead of just giving something that you might have 20 of. So that's how I usually do it with giveaways, is so you can actually pick the size and, if you want a shirt, hoodie, whatever. So, Vicky, please email me. This is my email there. I'm going to put it at the top. Make sure you, enter the email, properly, because I don't know how many times people tell me they email me and I don't get the email. So, yeah, where are you from, Vicky? Just curious. If you can just say state or country. Steve in the country. Just curious. All right, we're going to show the pets, and then we're going to get on to part 2. I'm going to try to, and just before Gisla from True Crime, Grizzly True Crime, so that way you guys can, I know because a lot of you are Grizzlies, so I'm going to try to, oh, you're in Reno? Oh my gosh, I could drive it to you. That's crazy. Right on. Sweet. Good deal. All right. Like I said, we'll do that again. Next time 1 through 1,000 lasts longer. I know. I was thinking about doing 3 numbers. But Gisla's already on. I thought she switched to an hour later. That's why I went early. I swear she... Oh. Dang. I didn't know she was on. That kind of sucks. Maybe I was looking at the next day or anything. Anyway, I'm going to quickly run through everybody's animals real quick. If you had sent me a picture of your animal recently, I just haven't updated. She is from Ukraine. Steven, you're funny. Okay. So, I don't have names on that, unfortunately. I'm not technical. Don't know if I can actually email. Well, let me know, Vicky, because, do you want, I mean, you participated. I'm assuming you wanted something. Let me know, Vicky, because if not, we can do another one another day. We'll find out. If I don't work with Vicky, we'll do another one. Either way, I'm going to do another giveaway soon. So... Yeah, Cindy, if you could send me them again if you can, Cindy. Sometimes, yeah, and no rush, Vicky. Just if you can email me. If you have an email, I would say put it up on mine, and then I could just email you. That would be easier. Or if you got a Facebook or Twitter account, we can get in contact that way as well. So, quickly do the pets, halftime, and then we'll do... Emma, thank you so much, Emma. So, this is Lori, this is Milo. I'm going to show everybody's pet that I have so far. And there's a few that are in different files, so I didn't get to get them. So this is from Bunny, this is Calvin. This is Chihuahua Dotson. This is Chihuahua Dotson. From Christy B, Pablo and Sam. This is from Anna Marie. This is Bo. One of my favorites from April. This is Monkey. This is like one of my all-time faves. No, this is Cindy. I think this is you, right? Yes, I was going to say, I think I've shown your pets. This is Leo from Christy V. I love this one. This is from Desert Lover. Soji and Sasha, the two-headed dog. From Aaron, this is Alfie and Zuzu. Maybe what we'll do, you know what'd be a cool giveaway, is we vote on who has the cutest pet picture. Maybe we'll do that in the future. That would be cool. People can vote on the best pet pick, and that could be a winner. That would be cool. Oh, there's Jill, Tuxedo Cat. That cat is so gorgeous, and it's so fluffy. Yeah, you need to send a pic in, Steven, if you got a, yeah. This is from Kit W, the Squeakers. That's a beautiful colored cat. Oh, wait, did I miss one? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We'll do that for sure. Yeah, I'm 39. Big 39 today. Thank you, LC. So this is from Main Man. This is Lucky. This is from Michelle Lalana. I used to have a parrot. Oh my gosh, they're a lot of fun, but man, sometimes they get annoying. This is from Michelle. This is Spirit. This is from Painted Gourds. This is Oksana and Green Bean. This is Runcie from Coastal Butterfly. Okay, yeah, this is Runcie from Coastal Butterfly. This is from Sharon. This is Bella Grace. I've got a cat looks just like her. And then, of course, Shpresa Laika. Tom when he was a little baby, when he was a little older. Anna Marie. This is Bry. Carly. This is Lily. Logan when he's a puppy. I think I got when he's older too. And now when he's bigger from Carly. Oh, I got a double of Dotsons, I guess. That one's so cute. Christy B. This is Chief. Sorry. Flake from Christy B. Leo again. This is from Dog Defender. Jingles. From Felicia, Cash Marley, and Piper Lee with the little dress on. We got Marley and Piper Lee. Another one of them. This is from Gizlo's True Crime, Fury. I don't know. The look, that's so funny. The way she's looking down at that thing. This is from Hello Baby. This is Kiki. You guys know I have a thing for black cats. I've always wanted one. How's your mama? With the bangs. Back to work. Happy birthday. Hope it's a great one. Thanks, Tom, man. I'm going to be doing before we do a part 4, I'm going to be doing a regular video, Tom, man, with just everything just kind of collided into like a 10-minute video. So, with all your hard work and stuff. So, I'm excited to do that. From Jenna, this is Daisy. That's cool how she did all this. Another one from Jill. There's Jake. Brown Nose Lab. That's so funny. Ozzy from Jill. He's just hanging out. Just Shay. This is Coda sitting in the back. This is from Kay. This is Scooter. Oh, he looks so tiny. From Kay as well. This is Loki. That's a beautiful color. There's Loki with the little flower in her hair. From Kayla, there's Doug. And Lady M, who I have not... Okay, so Lady M. $67 was so obvious. The sum of 5 consecutive patterns. 7, 11, 13, 17. Yes. COVID in Blue, which Lady M is... If you can say some... Send some prayers into the chat for Lady M. I got a disturbing email from her. Not like disturbing, but just worrisome email. Like I said, I don't want to say too much, but it was really sad because she's got some maybe health issues going on. And so hope to see her back soon. I really hope. W1 Kenobi, Gatsby, Bellatrix Lestrange, and Maui. Whew. And there's Double One Kenobi. It's Sammy Boo Boo. Sadly, it's not the best quality. We got a few more. Paula, this is Bandit. I love kitties. Lego and Bandit from Paula. And just kind of hanging out. From Pink Floyd, this is Bernie. Look at the lab. Another one from Pink Floyd. Loud. Apparently his name is Loud, I think. Looks like he's got a... I know it's not a shock collar, but... looks like it. That is so cute. Yeah, C-Wise, just ask my mod. They'll drop my email for you. Actually, I think I got it pinned at the top as well. This is from Sally. This is Periwinkles. This is from Sandy. This is Penny. Sorry, I got to go a little faster so I don't... this is from Sandy. I think this is Penny? No. Is that Penny? It is a different dog. Screaming Crimes, Frodo Puggins. Winnie. From Sharon, this is April. Sharon McAndrews, Lily, beautiful black cat. Sorry, I gotta go a little faster. And I think we've gone through them all. And sorry I didn't get the name on that, but that's a beautiful dog. So, okay, that's it. Sorry, guys, I had to kind of run through at the end there. Yeah, thank you for the prayers for Lady M. Like I said, she was one of the first people to ever support my channel. That's just something I'll never forget. There's a lot of things I'll never forget. There's always just so many first times with running a YouTube channel. And then just seeing everybody's face over and over again in the chat. It's just experience after experience. It's just something I'll never forget. So I really appreciate everybody taking their time. So quickly, because I know it's starting to get late. I was going to touch on, because I know Gizla, is Gizla live right now? Is that what you guys are saying? I thought she goes at... I was trying to go right before her. Oh, she is. I swear she must have changed her timeline. Damn it. Okay. Well, that sucks. I wanted to go before her. Ah, that's so weird. I swear I changed my time. Anyway. Well, I guess I don't have to worry about running into that. Anyway. What was... Okay, so she's going through... Well, she's already probably going through the timeline. Let me just update you guys real quick with this latest case here.
Helping a murder suspect escape from
That's
jail
the wrong
last.
one. Let's just do the latest one since...
Fugitives who were captured, or rather found, and this jailbreak that we've been following for days now. We have Kelsi Kernstein here, of course, and we also have criminal defense attorney Matt Fakuri. He is here to talk about exactly what we can expect next for Casey White. But we want to start with Kelsi right now. Kelsi, you actually went in.
So this is just a quick update on Vicky White, Casey White's incident. They, it was a 11-day manhunt. It was a kind of a possible love affair or whatever, where she was a worker, a very well-respected law enforcement. I mean, she was supposed to be up for like the employee of the year, apparently, from what I was reading. And so it's crazy that she fell in, head over heels with this inmate and busted him out, basically. And they go on this 11-day manhunt, which sadly ends in her shooting herself in the head, or self-inflicted gunshot, excuse me. Apparently, from some new information, they were going to do a shootout, from what Casey was saying. So I'm just going to play this. This is just kind of like the latest news on it.
That Alabama community and inside that jail where Casey White was being held, where Vicky White worked. for the people who live in this community, I mean, it's a small town, right? They're not used to something like this.
This is a town of about 40,000 people. I mean, this is more media than they've seen in quite some time. They're absolutely shocked that any of this would have happened. But I also had a chance to speak with an investigator last night who said that Casey's, this is what he, quote, Casey's elevator don't go all the way to the top. He's not playing with a full deck of cards from the time he was a child. Now, all of the investigators that I spoke to says this is not a sociopath. Said that this is a mentally unstable person who is very dangerous when he's on drugs. And by drugs, I was told that that drug choice is meth. And I've also heard that Casey is kind of a big teddy bear. That's what I've heard from multiple investigators, which is interesting to point out. But I have to point out that Casey White was in the Limestone County Jail or the prison for 75 years. It's kind of an unusual sentencing. He got 75 years in prison. This is 3 consecutive charges of 25 years. That's a crime spree that happened in 2015. We know that he invaded a home. We know that he shot at people. He hijacked cars. But then while he was in prison, he wrote a letter confessing to cutting Ridgway's throat.
Ridgway is a woman.
Is a woman.
That he killed, Connie Ridgway.
Yes.
That he confessed to killing.
Yes.
Years ago, like in 2015 or something.
He is suspected of killing her. He had a confession, but it's interesting to point out that some of his confession does not match what actually happened. She was hit by a hammer, as well as her this is graphic, her throat was slit. But he did not say that he hit her with a hammer. So there's just a lot of questions.
But he did say that he killed her.
Yes. But he also said in the Limestone County Jail that he killed other people. They went to go look for the bodies. They never found them.
Yeah, clearly, again, Matt, this is somebody who...
Sounds kind of like the Confession Killer. If you haven't heard of the Confession Killer, I forget his name. Oh. Anyway, he tried confessing to all these deaths that... I can't think of where it was at. But anyway, it's on Netflix. But, yeah, he's trying to take credit for all these, murders, but in truth, I think he only really murdered one person.
Has a long criminal history. It's somebody who's been troubled since their youth. And when you use drugs, I mean, there can be a whole bunch of stories that you create in your mind. But what, in terms of the legality of this case,
Vicky, I will let you know here just after I play this. Actually, I'll do that when I'm playing
trial on this case involving Connie Ridgway, this woman that we're speaking about.
Correct. So he was already serving a sentence of 75 years for the offenses that she just mentioned. It was a robbery, it was attempt murder, and various other violent offenses. In addition to that, he has a pending capital murder charge. So that was set to go to trial in June. It'll probably be delayed, but it's a capital case. It's a death penalty case. Now he's facing these charges. These charges will be escape. It'll be forgery and identity theft based on the accomplice liability. It could be fleeing and eluding. It'll be conspiracy and several other charges, possibly even on the federal level as well. So he's in a world of trouble right now. But to be very candid, the capital case is more serious and serves more of a serious penalty, obviously, than the current charges he will be facing.
So that's what my question was. Does it even matter? I mean, do any of these charges, escaping his cell and going off on this, this evading of officers, does that even matter when he's facing 75 years from previous charges?
Well, it always matters. He has to be held accountable for his actions in this incident. However, it's not going to be as serious as far as a penalty is concerned compared to the capital charges. Again, he's already on a 75-year sentence. I don't know what they're going to charge him with for this escape charge, but I doubt it's going to reach the 75-year sentence. And I don't think any of these charges are going to be capital-based. Typically, murder is the only capital. Sometimes sex offenses are, but he's charged with murder, which is a capital-based offense. None of these offenses, the escape, the forgery, anything else that they might conjure up on him is going to be a capital case.
But what about in terms of where he'll be now confined? Because clearly there's something that's going to have to change at this Alabama detention center. And I'm sure they're having all kinds of meetings to discuss how Vicky White, that corrections officer, was able to just leave. Essentially, nobody stopped her, nobody questioned her. Would he be detained back at that facility, do you think, or would he go to some sort of, higher security federal location?
No, well, first of all, they're going to have to extradite him. So if he's still in Indiana, which I think he is, he'll be there probably for a couple days until he's extradited back to Alabama. Once he goes back to Alabama, he's going to be charged in that county. He's essentially going to have to stay in that facility. What I expect is that there'll be very high security measures and precautions to make sure he doesn't go anywhere, but he'll be back there.
And Singleton also said last night.
You're talking about the sheriff again.
The sheriff, Sheriff Singleton, said he plans to have him handcuffed and shackled, mourning through the night, and that's even if a civil rights attorney has to get involved.
Well, like 24-hour surveillance
24 hours
at this
a day.
point. It's just, he had nothing to lose, is what Sheriff Singleton told us early on in the days of this manhunt. But in terms of a defense for whoever's representing Casey White, is there a defense?
There's always a defense. This defense, I think, would be based on his mental capacity, his possible lack of...
So anyway, yeah, Vicky, I did not. I'm looking at my email and I looked at my spam. I did not. I added you as a mod. Is your business inquiry email on the main channel page about section different from one listed? One seems to be... Does one say knowledge is power 10? I don't think so. Yeah, it's knowledge is OP. I don't think I've ever had knowledge is power. Yeah, so it's just knowledge is OP. I'll have to look at that though. Gosh, that wouldn't surprise me if I did have that up there. Yeah, I'll have to look at that. But no, it's knowledge is OP 10. So, and Vicky, I did not. I made you a mod. If you want to drop your email into the chat, then I can copy and paste it and email you. So I can get in contact with you. That's okay. That's all right. It happens. It happens. Anyway, I just wanted to read this one article that I came across, which was really crazy. Yeah, it is disturbing. That was at the top. This is just kind of the latest updates for you guys. So what we covered: recaptured Alabama fugitive Casey White intended to have a shootout with law enforcement, officials said, but pursuing officers forced him to crash in a ditch before taking him into custody. Apparently, she was on the phone with 911, so I don't know what the purpose was, but yeah, Copper Horse, that's not my email. I don't know what that is. Yeah, knowledge is power 10, and that's not my email. Knowledge is OP 10. What's up, Jimmy Hava? Maybe that's what people do, is probably put knowledge is power 10. Yeah, knowledge is OP 10. But Vicky Trump, if you can, either put your email up for me or try to email me again. No problem, Copper Horse. Anyway, back to just the knowledge is op10 at gmail.com. One more thing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Bonnie and Clyde finally came to a bitter end. The wrong one is dead. Exactly. I was thinking the same thing because, yeah, they were going to do a shootout. I found some live footage here. I was going to play for you. Where is it?
They just got that dude at my job, man. He's rode off through the parking lot. They're shooting him right now. Where? At my job, dude. He was just flying through the fucking building and everything. Running through the building? Right, dude. I swear to God, I'm looking at it right now. They just got him. They flipped the fucking car, bro. Record it. Miguel is. Holy shit, they got him. Stop right here, bro. Stop right here, right there.
Oh, they did.
Get in the grass. Get in the grass. They just drug him out. They just drug him out. They just drug him out. They got
right
his
here, right
ass.
here. Stop right there. Stop.
Sorry, that's a little loud.
She's in the car too.
In the cop car?
Yes, they was in a Cadillac. They shot him.
They shot him?
Hell yeah, they did.
No, see, I think what happened is they heard the gunshot probably from Vicky.
I knew he was coming to Evansville to get busted here.
I don't know. Maybe they shot him
bro,
with
he went through the fucking gated from work and everything, bro.
He
went through the gate at work where we're usually at.
Oh, so these were employees.
Things here. Wow. Yeah, this is. Oh, dude, the fucking there you go, right there.
I'm turning it down. Sorry, that's really loud.
Holy fuck! Oh man, I'm shaking. I can't even record it, dude.
Yeah, I agree, Catch on. What a piece of dude.
Holy fuck! He's a big ass dude. Look, she's probably dead.
Is that what it is? Okay, yeah, I need to change that. You know what?
Oh, they're gonna whoop his ass, bro. She's not coming out of the car.
I am gonna change that right now.
Oh, look.
Thank you
That
so
bitch is
much
probably
for
dead,
ever
man.
curious.
Holy shit, that's crazy. Look, dog, I'm shaking. He went through our fucking work. That's fucking crazy. Holy shit, I'm gonna call everybody, tell them. Oh, I'm over just chilling. I'm shaking like a leaf, bro. Oh, I want to see what's going on with the girl. She has to be in the car because they're... No, I'm not moving here. The cops will make this.
Right, no,
Bro, I was just standing like fucking like... Dude, I know,
like
I just drove through
right. Oh, it is.
Right where hey, that fucking people that's been on the run from the cops, that dude from Escape, they just ran through my fucking job and shit, ran around, they smacked him, sent him up through there. I was just sitting there, they would have clipped me. Okay. They just got him though.
Thank
they
you
just
so
got him,
much.
Yeah, they flipped her down the ditch and shit. It's crazy fucking shit. Why do you run up in your job? No, because they smacked him off into the grass.
Oh, Vicky, so do you want me to do another game with someone else? Basically, I said keep it and split it with whomever you're taking donations for at this time. Okay. All right, so you're saying you don't want it, so we should do another game? Just want to make sure. Hold on, everybody. I guess we might do... I'm trying to... Hopefully I understand what you're saying. Here, I'm going to finish playing this.
Fucking crazy. Fucking crazy as fuck.
I just want to make sure I hear it from her.
See that big ass ditch?
Okay, well, after this video, we'll do one more.
Just got off work. I'm stuck here. My buddy's recording this shit. Holy fuck. Oh, they're everywhere. They done flipped them over and everything. Because they spotted them here in town. They just caught their cool asses. You can't come to this town and fucking get away with shit like that. They just got them, though. I think
okay. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna do another giveaway. She says, donate it, pass it on. Yeah, I think I heard no shots fired from Ellie, and Vicky was talking to Ellie that she had one figure. Yeah, that's right, Gregory. Yeah, I was reading that too. Yeah, apparently there's a 911 call, but they haven't released it yet. I'm sure it's probably not a pleasant 911 call. Okay, I guess. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I just read that in the document here. Melissa. Yeah, they're apparently he told them when he came in that, you know, hey, I was gonna have a shootout with you guys, but you guys tipped the car over, and then I'm assuming with her shooting herself, probably kind of threw everything out the window. So I just can't believe it, you know. She was like apparently going for employee of like the year, not the month, like the year, if I recall. So absolutely crazy. So anyway, I guess, all right, so let's do this one more time. Now, Don't put in a number if you don't think if you're not gonna want it or something. But that's okay, Vicky. All right, hold on. Let me make sure my pen writes. Okay, so we're gonna do another giveaway. Like I said, mods, please do not put in numbers because I'm gonna do one for you guys. And even if you're not there that day, I'll put everybody's name in as far as mods, so you don't have to worry. It's Steve. Okay, all right. Don't put any numbers in. Okay, all right. So 1 through 99, 2 digits. Well, 10 through 99, I guess. 10 through 99, 2 digits. No mods, please. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put in the number. Guess that number. My thing's gonna blow up. Apple Pip. Apple Pip got it. All right. 48. Congratulations, Apple Pip. Right on. Sweet. All right, Apple Pip. If you can, email me. Hopefully you're not in a war-torn country right now. I don't know how it is. I don't know how the shipping is over in Europe right now, you know, with that stuff going on. If the, you know, even with the surrounding countries. So, but thank you guys for participating. Yeah, congratulations, Apple Pip. Please email me. Yeah, I'm going to switch that. That's so weird. I can't believe I have that in my business inquiry. Everywhere else I have my normal knowledge is OP10 at Gmail I'm looking at. But for some reason that one spot. So, so like I said, I'll be doing that again soon. Anyways, let me, gosh, I'm just bummed that I didn't, I was trying to align with Grizzly True Crime. So, do you guys want to see the dance one more time? Since it's my birthday, why not do the dance for the birthday? And like I said, we'll do another giveaway soon for sure. All right, we're going to do the dance one more time. It's my birthday. Screw it. There's a couple of questions in there I want to address. Yes, no buffering. That's amazing. Like I said, this PC is really nice that he got me. Is the desktop? It's got one of the better graphics cards. It's amazing. I'll be able to do so much amazing stuff. I'll be able to do map time. I mean, look. I mean, what's cool is usually when I would do this, we would have problems. The second I started doing this, my stream would go to shit. Pardon the language. So I am so excited, and it looks better too. So I'm super excited to do some map time coming up soon. Anyway, I'm gonna close this. There's one more thing. Okay, you emailed me. Let me just double check that real quick. Make sure I got your email before we go. I got one more. Yep, okay, I got it. Cool. So I'll get your contact information. Sweet. Oh, you're in the UK. Okay. Well, hopefully, like I said, hopefully I'll be okay. I think United Kingdom should be okay. Awesome. So, there was just a couple more things before I get off. Yes. So, another thing, depending if you're newer or not, one of the things I've been doing is I'm going to be doing, Steve, pay attention, I am going to be doing another control test this week. I'm going to be going out, let me pull up the other one here. So one of the things is I'm trying to figure out kind of try to deduce what I think BG is wearing. So, I kind of went out there with the jacket, hoodie, because some people think this is a hoodie, just kind of lapped over. Some think it might be like a deer kit or a fanny pack. So I've kind of done some different control tests. Thank you, Samantha. So yeah, I'm going to go out for part 3. I'm going to try to get, because I know people think that he's wearing I can't forget what you call it, but it's with the ear flaps. That with the ear flaps. So I'm going to try one of those. I basically tried just about every hat in the book. Oh, thank you, Fuzza. I love that name. Majamula. I love that name. Thank you so much. Happy birthday. Thank you so much for the $10. So yeah, part 3, I'm going to be, I'm going to try to actually get some kind of deer kit, because as you know, I was using a purse. The big thing that I want to go for is this. I want to get a scarf, because I think either this is a scarf or the laces to a hoodie. But I think the laces, I think that's kind of big to be laces. I would think the laces would be maybe half that size. But I don't know. It could be the lighting. Who knows? So I kind of want to play around with a few things. But like I said, I've gone out 2 times now. And I've done like ball caps, ivy hats, driver hat. I mean, there's so many types of hats. It's crazy. In my opinion, I think either he's got a reverse ball cap or an ivy hat. But that's just my opinion. Some days I think this is a hoodie, but sometimes it feels like when I watch the video, it feels like there's more substance to this part right here. So sometimes I feel like it is a hoodie, but then sometimes it's... So I'm going to definitely do a little more on that. Yes, thank you so much, Fuzza. As a matter of fact, I am going to be doing... I'm just waiting for the Humane Society to let me know when they're doing another matching, because usually they do it once a month. So I'm just waiting for them to do that so we can turn in our donations, which is, God, I'm sure I'm up at least past 200. Easy. I don't want to say a number then be way off, but I'm just thinking at least between 200 to 300 because it's been a while since I've donated. So it's been building up. So I'm pretty excited. Looks like a dessert cap with cloth at the back of the neck. Yeah. This must be the only case in the world where the cops have got DNA of the killer, video, audio footage, and have not got the culprit. That could be very... Yeah, see why this is just an absolutely bizarre and wild case. And you know what? Like I said, Steve's in here. Steve's... I hope it's okay to mention. He's thinking about starting a channel and has asked for some advice, which I am happy to return the favor. Yeah, trapper's hat. Yeah, a lot of people say trapper's hat. Yeah, so I'm gonna try that. Also, I'm gonna try to imitate the same phone that she had. I'm gonna try to get me an iPhone so I can do some of the have as many of the same variables that they had. The other thing though is people got to keep in mind is this video's in a compression state. That's why you've got a lot of this blurriness. Is it's a video that's been compressed and expanded again. So it's like compression. It's just something that happens when it's so yeah. So that's something I think I need to do when I do that as well, as I need to kind of run it through something that kind of imitates some kind of compression to get that same effect. So, but yeah, so I'm going to be doing that sometime soon. So I got Skinwalker Ranch, this project coming, and part 4 to Brandon Lawson, and then now with the new system, I can have people on. That's one of the things I've been wanting to get, like, reach out to, like, David Pilatus or somebody and have him on the show. But I just haven't had the hardware to do it. So now I do. So I'm super excited with the future coming up soon with my streams. So with that said, I'm going to it's been 2 hours. I'm so bummed that I went at the same time as Gisla. I feel bad. I was hoping to go before. I must have looked at the time wrong. So I appreciate everybody showing up. Mods, like I said, I'm going to do a thing for you guys coming this week to give back. And so with that said, thank you guys for the well wishes. If you hadn't caught my video from today, I would check it out. I think it's pretty interesting. Just kind of expanding on a theory with the second sketch. So thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Ophelia. Thank you, Copper Horse. I wish I could shout everybody out. Thank you, Brenda. Everyone. CY is Reina. Yeah, a windbreaker. Yeah. Maybe fold of a skull bandana folded. Bandana. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Bandana for sure. Thank you, Samantha. That's cute. Yeah, new computer. Yeah, my cousin got me a new computer, so I'm super stoked. Ooh, I'm not going to read that one. Now it feels like a birthday party. So, right on. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm sorry it wasn't like a big show. But like I said, I've got some exciting content with the Skinwalker Ranch and everything I just mentioned. So stay tuned, and thank you guys so much for everything. I couldn't be here without you guys and all the love and support. You guys are amazing. And now I'm going to try to figure out how to shut this down. So thank you guys so much. I love you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. It went good, Toy Airy. Went perfect. This new computer is amazing. Thank you guys. Love you guys.